It is a bridleway. Get the fucking muck out.
See the line down there.
Phone the police with that reg. Take a picture. Go walk on a footpath, not a road. This is a public road.
Let's see if we get a wave today. Morning, Grumpy.
Now it's been nearly exactly a year since I went out and got myself a KTM Enduro bike, purely just for the fact to go green lane. It was a new hobby that I wanted to get into, a way that I can still be on the bike but not as dangerous as the motocross that I did before. Now coming into the hobby, you get all these preconceived ideas and you see all these videos on YouTube with people out riding, getting in arguments with all different types of people, mainly around the noise and whether you should be here or not. But looking back through some of my videos, most of the interactions I've had with these people out on the roads have been fine, and it's actually turned into a big part of this channel and part of these videos. People really enjoy the positive interactions.
Have a good one, mate.
So today we're going to analyse a couple of these different videos, talk about the different situations and kind of just see what we can learn from it. Now this is a 10-year-old video from the YouTube channel Wiltshire ByWays, and I actually think he conducts himself quite well in this situation. There's a few things that maybe wasn't quite right, but at the end of the day, she let him onto her land, she let him ride where he's legally allowed to ride, just because he had a conversation, he handled himself well, he gave facts, and from what I can see, he didn't belittle this lady in any way, shape or form, and was quite polite, to be fair.
Call the police.
Okay, call the police.
It's a bridleway.
It's not a bridleway.
It is a bridleway. Get the fucking muck out.
It's not a bridleway.
Now we can see straight away this woman is pissed off. And to be fair, it's her land, whether they're allowed through or not, she just doesn't want them there.
You're blocking a public right of way.
It is a bridleway.
Okay, well, next time I come here then, I'll come with a letter from Cotswold District Council, fella.
You can.
And this right here is what I think he's done really well, because you could stand there all day arguing it is, it isn't, it is, it isn't. But let's come out with some facts, let's prove some points here and give a reason as to why we're doing this and why we're allowed to do this.
Very
Okay,
clearly,
I'll
public
tell you
bridleway.
what, I don't expect you to trust me, but if you go and get a map, I will wait here. I'll give you my word on that.
Now that was perfect. He's just made it personal. He's acknowledged that she's not happy about a situation. He's proved that he's a human being with empathy for the other side of the argument, but at the same time wants to show and prove that he's not in the wrong, he's not a bad person, and just wants to go about his day enjoying himself with his friends.
It's not a bridleway.
I'm sorry, it's a bridleway. It is labelled as a bridleway. It's labelled the Gloucestershire way.
If it was labelled as a bridleway, it would be marked as a bridleway on Ordnance Surveying.
Basically, this part of the video, they go backwards and forwards. Is it a bridleway? Is it a byway? But the long and the short of it is, an argument has two outcomes in my eyes. You both go away, annoyed at each other, with no outcome, or you come to a compromise. You both acknowledge either side of the argument. You acknowledge that there needs to be some common ground to move forwards, otherwise everyone's going to go home in tears. And that's exactly what he does.
Right,
I
if I
know-
let you go through this time, will you promise not to come back again?
I can't do that. I'll tell you what we can do. I'd rather work it out amicably with you.
I don't care. I just don't want, any problem.
But thank you for your time. I wouldn't dream of causing a problem. Follow the hedge line, then take a right to the gate.
Yeah, you're okay.
No hard feelings?
No hard feelings.
Thank you.
Absolutely brilliant. You did well there, my friend. Now there's so many instances that I've seen this happen and it ends up in a fight. So the fact that these two people have just gone about their ways, they're both happy with the outcome, it just makes life so much easier. He even writes her a card. Northwest Enduro is an account I've been watching for a little while now, but 10 months ago he got himself in a little bit of a situation, and it's a bit of an awkward one, to be honest with you.
Riding on a perfect illegal green lane.
Now anyone that stops you by shouting oi is just after a row.
Come here. Let me show you the map.
I don't care.
Exactly, you don't care, just starting an argument for the sake of it.
Phone the police with that reg. Take a picture. Go walk on a footpath, not a road.
Now, his argument is that he's spoiling it, that he's ripping up the road. But yeah, he is. He's ripping up that, 2-metre wide strip through the countryside. There is so much land. What is he moaning about?
Ripping up rock.
I don't care. I live here. You're all with
I live here.
bikes,
I live in Horwich.
quad bikes and everything. You crack on, lad. Good lad.
Get a grip. Fucking saddle.
Get me.
getting wrecked. It's like the mountain bikers, isn't it, lad? They're ripping everywhere up.
Well, I'm not a mountain biker.
Don't matter.
I'm ripping up where I'm legally allowed to be.
Oh, carry on ripping up then, lad. Crack on. You fucking prick.
You're never going to win in this situation, so best thing you can do, just start taking the piss out of each other.
When are you coming on Sunday afternoon then? I won't be here.
No, I come in the morning, mate.
So do I.
So you don't get idiots like you coming up in there. So you get a grip. Good lad.
Fuck you know.
You retard.
Boring bastard. Boring bastard.
Yeah, we can try our best and try to stay calm in these situations, but you are never going to win with somebody like this. So all I have to say on this video is,
What'll be gone?
no ridey, no likey.
This is not an highway, you retard.
It is a put. Let me show you the map.
I don't want to look at your map.
Because you're ignorant.
No, you're ignorant, oh lad. Why are you putting it on me now? Because you're a retard, right? And you're driving away.
I'm putting it on you because it's illegal right away.
With things like this, I always look back and think, what could I have done differently to try and make this run all a little bit smoother? But this bloke just wanted a row. He wanted to voice his opinion. He's lived here forever. He's the only person that matters in this world. So whenever it comes to something like this, if you know you're not going to win, fuck it. Just drive off. Just leave them. They're the ones that are angry. They're the ones that are grumpy. Just go about your day and just don't let people like this affect you. So with this next interaction, I would say this is probably the same as 80% of the other interactions that you have with these people. The ones that think they're right, they don't know the actual laws, but they just want it stopped. Again, all you can do, stay polite, listen to what he's got to say, and really just try and educate as much as you can.
Hello there.
You obviously don't know there's no motorbikes trails along these paths, don't you?
I looked on the ordnance survey map and it's a byway open to all traffic.
No, it's not for motorbikes. We've had people go around these fields on bikes and everything, and they're going over all over the place.
So you're telling me this is legally, you're not allowed to ride?
Go and see the landowner and explain to him. But if you want, you're down there and the keeper's down there and everything. So we've got motorbikes on these tracks.
Okay, I get what this bloke's saying, but when you look at it, what he's had in the past is issues with people riding on the fields. It's not even his fields, by the way, so he clearly knows the farmer. He's sticking up for him, but he's wrong. He's completely wrong.
Okay, I'll go and speak to him. He's down here.
Well, it's whether he's in. If not, I can get the keeper to talk to him.
Okay, well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the ordnance survey map says I'm legally allowed to ride on here.
What's your name then? What's your number on it? It's not even a legal bike.
Of course it's a legal bike. You don't have number plates on the front of a motorcycle.
This bit does crack me up because he's trying to intimidate him. This isn't even a legal bike. Well, he clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. Everybody knows you only have a number plate on the back of a
It's got
bike.
mirrors and lights and a number plate. See anyone down there, I'll speak to them, but I think you'll find you're mistaken. I understand if a landowner doesn't want you on his land, then of course it makes sense that you can't go on it. But this is a public access area. This is one of very few byways open to all traffic.
Right, in my eyes, he's done as much as he possibly can. He's tried to educate this bloke. He's tried to put his point across and say, look, I am legally allowed to do this. I've just stopped and had this conversation, basically to be polite. He's done his bit. I would just leave if I was him.
Okay, well, they're the people you need to stop. Okay, nice talking to you. Now, there is a case of a very ill-educated man in terms of the legalities. He's driving his car down this track, and he claims I'm not allowed to ride my motorcycle down it.
Moral of the story is, you can only help people that want to be helped. One thing I have seen out on the lanes lately is a lot of electric bikes. So in this video, we basically run through my thoughts on the future of biking, the future of green laning, and whether electric bikes are going to take over UK green lanes. So check it out, take it easy, and I'll see you all in the next video.